#1 of the grand finals of GESC. And man, I gotta give a shout. I love any tournaments in Southeast Asia. They're just great. In Malaysia, Philippines. Have you been to? You haven't been to Southeast Asia, have you? You'll be there soon, though. Trust me, Tomato. Trust me. No, I just meant I heard you were on the new Jimmy team. I heard they already kicked somebody. What's okay? While we're on that, so what's your favorite pizza? Honestly, like 3 toppings max.
To your head.
Are you memeing or do you actually like pineapple? That happens. I didn't like tomato. I like tomatoes now. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm a veggie guy, you know. Get some Do you like spice? Do you like jalapenos? Oh, and by the way, they swapped it back. Bryle is going to be on the Medusa, and it will be a Ritsu Ursa. So I'm excited to see how Ritsu switches back from playing. He goes from PL, Terrorblade, who are kind of similar, and then he goes straight into an Ursa the next series. See if his playstyle will match up with that, and then CCNC can get the Rune, Zai bottom. I'm excited. I think Zai, I thought he was pretty weak the last couple months, but this last, like, what, 2 weeks, he's played so well. Meander, he's doing the same thing. He always loses half his HP pool before like the game even starts, every single time. Oh, look at it. He's just gonna run him down. He's Spirit Jam. Oh, there we go. Gets drunk, but look who's here. Is Peter gonna hit him with the body blocks? Oh, he missed the body. He should hit him like 3 times. 1. Here we go. Yeah, I think he's dead. First blood. What? Moon did that last game too. He didn't die, but okay. Now, how do you feel about kills? Like, I know me and Trout talk about, like, kills don't really mean that much in the first 10 minutes, do they? There's no reason. Wait, middle lane? He's going for it. Is he gonna get? Oh, Bryle, God. Hits him with the body block. Barely. 33 almost goes down. And yeah, well, first blood, I think the other kills aren't, but first blood, yeah, you give a lot of gold. You give it to a PBD. Now Peter has boots. Your position 5 just gets boots out. Kitrek didn't get boots till 15 minutes last game. Yeah, he barely even gets boots. It's actually so surprising. He is, and he's gonna be an ogre. He went boots first because he's on the ogre this time, so looks like he's already maxed out for the game. This side, BC. Ursa should have a decent time on. He'll farm, but because it's Enigma, you get that natural deny. You're gonna get plenty of farm on that Enigma eventually. Oh, nice deny there. One of the Eidolons. When you're watching a pro game, what do you watch for? Do you just watch the game in general, or is there anything specific?
No.
Queen of Pain versus Medusa, and then, like you said, why you hate it, we have 2 other heroes. We have a Rasta, as well as an Elder Titan. And then top lane, we already saw First Blood Moon. And Moon's getting just destroyed. He's not even level 1.5 yet. And look at Peter. Scoops up the boundary and hits him like 3 times. He's gonna keep going. He has brains out. Nothing like an ability that heals you and does damage at the same time. Ritsu just farms. So I need to be careful. Is he dead? He has to body block with his Eidolon. No, he's just dead. Good thing I didn't listen to you, Tomato. You're like, don't watch bottom lane. Grant, I'm like, you know, so I've been doing this for a while, Tomato, so I'm gonna watch bottom lane here. I mean, not for him. What is he doing? Like, what? He's literally behind the creep. Oh, he's gonna try to go for it. You can't do this versus a level 2 Bane with boots. He's dead, right? Oh my, hit him, Peter. I'm watching this. He's TPs this time. Oh, bottom lane, they kill another kill. I hate this so much, but another kill on 33. And I like, yeah, I like the build Ursa win, right? He went for 2 in the Urshai. Is that just to clean up Eidolons quicker? So do you leave it? You just leave it too? like that's what he's going now. Ritsu obviously plenty. Is he flying out his phase boots already and a clarity? He is going to be. Zai's not even. So both offlaners, you're right, are having a bad. At least Zai gets far from his Eidolon's pulling the thing back. Alright, I gotta chill. Moon actually might just. Moon just might not never hit level 2 this game. And giving up that first blood, we talk about kills don't really matter. It like lost him the lane. He couldn't pull the wave anymore. And then look at this. Pycat's pushing in the tower. He's pulling it back now. Oh man, Pycat's gonna have a great. I think Pycat and Ritsu are looking at good games. So come down to the middle lane. CC&C 8-3 versus 20-10 on Bryle. And look at this top lane now. Moon again. Moon already doesn't have his HP. He actually said nothing already. Jesus. What do you do? Like, what do you, like, being completely serious, what do you do if you're Moon at this point? Be rough. Ritsu is getting a ton of farm bottom, like we said. Highest, actually, creep kills, minus the denies. Ritsu, here we go. Go through the Eidolon's gonna try to deny him? No. Just fall. He went for the 3. He is, and he's level 3. And Kitrak's now in trouble. Moonmander's here. Oh, he might have a leveling clap. Oh, he might just die here, actually. Here we go. Stops here. He gets handled. Stun comes out on Bane. And now Moonmander's actually square up. He gets a nice crit. Kitrak, no Orb of Venom. He's going to try to chase down Peter. What is it? 325 versus 350. You're not winning, Kitrak. You might actually die. He's going to have to solo pop a shrine as an ogre. And this top lane is so good right now for the dire side. Are you glad that item's gone, or do you miss it? What like that item made Slark viable again too, didn't it? I thought it did. Just have a Pycat. He's gonna get level 6, and then Moon can't even like stay by his tower. He doesn't even boost. He's at 200 gold. This is sad. I'm actually sad. Like I'm not even rooting for either of these teams, and I'm just sad for Moon. Because if you leave the lane, you know that like you go to the jungle, you know the supports are gonna follow you. You already see 33 going around to the ogre. Ogre's a higher level than Moon as well. And Pycat has his ulti now. This is the scary part. Why is Juggernaut saving a point? Like, what's the point? I don't think an extra 5% your crit's ever gonna do anything, is it? Usually I would say you got stats. Do you miss stats? That's another thing I kind of miss. Being able to level, especially on Jug, man. Oh, here we go, Ritsu. Trouble now. Peter's down. What the black hole comes out. Ritsu's dead. He didn't get his ulti off. He should be. Maybe not, though. He actually pops his ulti. Oh, the sleep by Peter. The true counter. And see you later. He goes down. And Peter is all over the map right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, he's a true snowball hero. You just get a bunch of farm and you run at people. One death can just slow you down. Middle lane, they almost had a chance for a kill. Aoi was just out of range of his little goober hands. And now Peter's roaming middle. Takes his clarity off. And I was asking Trout at the end, I was thinking, like, after a game like that, you're so hyped on Animal Planet play, but last time Optic Animal Planet played, Optic beat him in like 60 minutes in 2 games. Do you think there's a good chance with 3-0, honestly?
No. Mine!
Selfish.
I mean, it feels like Hell of a Dominator's the old drum, right? Like every team has to have one, it feels like almost. But you're getting out on your carry. Uh-oh. Bottom lane again. Brain. What? what? Now Kentrack's here. They have no black hole. They're gonna have a stun. What is happening? They're like, one's committed. No, is I just dead now? He is this still. Well, okay, well. Yeah, I mean, it worked, right? Enigma's level 8. Now Kentrack and Ritsu, they both have to go shrine it up. Middle lane, TP from 33. Only level 3, but he's doing it right. Bryle is gonna get stunned up here. Can't really do much to him, just fast. You see Scream Hex. Uh-oh, they're told they don't have to stop up anymore. And here we go, he's gonna pop his ulti. Can they right now? They do. Look at impressive play by Quinn. That was one play now. Peter in trouble this time. One more hit. Gets it. Gone up and whoa, just like that. 4-4-4. Damn, Tomato. That middle one was just so weird, right? Because Queen of Pain, he screamed a Medusa with level 3 or level 2 mana shield, right? He just screamed him. Like, what does that do?
Battle Fury!
How would you be feeling if you were the Juggernaut? If you were playing Juggernaut this game, you have to feel so good. No. You don't believe in Zai?
Take that as tribute.
Bro, oh, this is the old puppy builder world. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. There we go, they're gonna try to stop. Oh, look who's here! The 3-man clap by Irons to the sleep. Wake him, Howie! What are you doing? They finally woken up, but they're just all gonna get stopped now. They're gonna slow down, but Kentrack will be able to probably get 33. It looks like Ignite kills him. I felt like Howie should have just woken him up a little quicker. Maybe not, though. He got the shackle off, though, so.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's slow. The fact that it scales 10% every level, is so good. Yeah. I mean, he already has the Demon Edge if he wants it, but it looks like you usually go for the purse first. Just the regen. Uh-oh. Look who he's found. Hello! Throws up the ulti, throws up the spear, and moves dead. Come on, dude. Just because he's almost the same level as Kentrack. Uh-oh, Black Wolf, Zai's coming in. Here he goes, stun comes out. Will he be able to hit him? Is he going to solo hold? Looks like he's, and he does it at that angle, so Kentrack can't stun him. That's such a good play by Zai. But he does get his one-up. Browse still alive now. Ritsu's here, baby! He's coming in. No, more power there. 2 more hits, I think. Yep, there it is. Gets a kill. 33 now. Gets ignited up. The Spirit will come back. Give him move speed. Up top, though, we have a hold on Pycat. But that's all it is. They just, that hold just to get Moonmander level 6, I think. And he does get it. To be fair, at least you're Panda, right? Like, I mean, you don't want to have farm. But at least, like, maybe you just throw out an ulti during a team fight. Like, it's not the biggest deal. It's still bad, though. Ritsu actually goes the not even 2 mana regen instead of the 8 strength. Is that common? Why don't you just get like a gorilla instead? You just don't want to use the 1,000 gold or.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's true. So, well, honestly, I mean, Bryle is almost level 9. CCC's getting close to level 8, so it seems like Medusa actually did win that mid game. And you look at the top 3 farmers. Pycat's easily number 1, but then, guess what? 2 and 3 are on the Radiant. Out. Uh-oh, wait up. He has a netter though, so they can't really do anything, and he wakes himself up. One use of that. I do see it. I hear a spin. Oh, it's Kentrack. Oh, Kentrack. And he dodges both stun hardest 5s in NA, right?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but now. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually Bane. Bane has Tranquils and a Wand already. That's some decent farm. Kit track, boot, and a stick.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Now, oh, he has it. So this is a 14-minute battle fury. Wand, it's not naked either. He has a Wand and an Aquila. He is so far. Do you not? Or is it the Ben? I guess, but like, isn't that? I guess these ones are farming more. Top lane, CCNC has Blink up. Ritsu's just chilling farming. Aui's here behind the tower. We have Kitrek as well. For some reason, there's a double stack small camp. Now, Ritsu's just gonna go for the tower. I like the Glyph. It defends middle and it pushes the top. There we go. Enigma treads Soul Ring as well as Dry. He's got a lot of HP, 1500, but here comes Brile and farms his Smitelons there, but nice use there. Oh, Grip! He gets his ulti out though. Oh my goodness, will that be the decision? Kitdrax here is like, what the hell do I even do? He gets up with some Pycat. Pycat has ulti. Nice tech. They're gonna trip. Can they actually bring Pycat down? The stun comes up. Oh my god, they do. That's a huge kill. Now Zai's trying to run and dude, Animal Planet, they're looking crispy. Not like my pizza. I hate crispy pizza crust. And look at middle. They got him. They're gonna get him again. There it is. Going for Zai. They bring down Ritsu with the double. And Panda just, he literally did what we said. He just threw his ulti out, ran in middle, and it worked. He got the extra stun on Pycat. It felt like Optic played the first, what, 5 to 7 minutes, I would say almost perfectly. And then, like you said, they just, I kind of agree with you, right? You have a Ursa, I mean, Medusa is good late game, but you have a Jug, Enigma, and, CCNC always goes in a heavy physical. You have the late game, you just pressure mid. Yeah.
Good for my time.
He has like a 16-minute blink. It's not terrible for being level 1 and 5 minutes in. That fight would have gone terribly right if Brile didn't have quick fingers. If his ulti didn't go off, he would have been dead. They would have got like team wiped, I think. Go. See, Brile just continues to farm up. He has a Dragon Lance in his back. He puts it after he uses the Clarity. Oh no, missed the last hit. He's gonna... missed it. Alright, bottom lane, they're gonna push in. Tomato, you know me in last hits. Like, I think it's unacceptable for pros to miss last hits. Like, what else are you practicing?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, they're drumming in bottom. Are they going to defend this? They're just going to get heavy damage on this tier 3. And now the wards are down. And look at this. Flip. Yeah, they're just going to throw Swing Knight. CCNC going to get stunned up. Wards there. Oh, look who's here. Moon Neither. Oh, dear. Oh, what? I don't know. That just... I mean, I guess they stopped the push. Like, I like how Brile didn't even, like, react. He's just farming. Like, whatever. He just played there and died. Like, it was instant. But still, I mean, honestly, you don't want to die like that, but he did defend. They didn't get that much damage on the tier 3. And your Medusa's still farming. Not the worst thing that could happen. Brile just gets bloodlusted. Kittrack, level 7. He's good. He's good for the game. Like that or no?
Wages of fear.
Well, you don't really see Lincolns too much on Medusa, right? Isn't it like really slow? Like it doesn't. It's really slow. Ritsu's Helmet of Dominator creep has just been killed every time, like immediately by Zai in 33. They just cast everything on it. Top lane, they're looking for CC&C. Oh, smoked up. Oh, does he get the Hex off? No, and now they thought he blinked down, but he blinked up. Damn. He's gonna try to farm up his little 12 down here. Gets a little bit. Looks like he's going for a wand next.
Selfish.
Brow, though. I mean, this is the ticking time bomb. He's actually over 1,000 up now on Pycat, who is just free farming. That one death really hurt him, but oh no. Moon, can he get ulti? He does get it off. Okay, and now he's gonna go and he needs to run that Earth Panda away, baby. He's gonna try and get spun on them. He just could run away. Ritsu's here now. Peter, will he go down? Not quite yet. He has no stun up on that Earth Panda. They bring Peter down now. Zai getting hit, and Pycat kill that healing ward. That's what they need to do. Just right click Zai behind him. Quick shift 3-3. Trap now. I just go in the middle, trying to get a stop up. Nice dodge by Moon, actually. And he'll scoop up that kill, so, man. Dude, Moon, is Moon just the perfect bait? So, didn't people used to say the Mystic Snake Mana Steel was like the most perfect challenge? Why are people going attack speed now instead? Kitcher just died on the backside. He died to an ulti from Pycat. Now Moonmeter is a little bit of trouble as well, and maybe a little overextension there by those two. Just going for Moon. Ritsu and Brile. Think if they like find Brile here and they go on him and then Ritsu kills him all. Let's see what happens. There could be some sort of crazy bait here. Now they're gonna TP out now. Well. Oh no. They get him. Did he have a long TP? Was that, did he just take place with Ritsu? That just got him killed. I wish I was like not casting in game so I could rewind just to make sure. Ritsu's like, I got it. Super happy, right? Like, they get some crazy kill. Well. Okay, here we go. Machine bottom. CC&C went Orchids. Is that what you would have gone in this game versus Heroes?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So what's the dual lanes and going against Mystic Snake? That can never be fun to go against Radiant Scans, and they know there's a lot of people who are Deso up. So the old AOE build when he's on an AOE team, make it so you actually have a building hitter.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It feels rough, right? Because Ags and BKB both, like, you can't get out of Black Hole.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fortunes change.
Something Butterflies to play. Looks like he's sticking with it. That one death, man. One death on a court. Like, we saw the one kill on Pycat middle, slowed him down. That one kill on Medusa slowed him down to a decent chunk. Seems like that's always pretty good against the Medusa. This is an aggressive play top. They don't know Peter's behind him. But it doesn't matter. Ritsu with the Desolator. Pardon me, I got hiccups. After the lane bomb, yeah. Ritsu got a kill while I was watching Moon farm. Now he's just gonna stand there thinking that was on me. Did he just blink and kill him, or? Not that big of a kill, but still, nice space. sense. So Kitrat, he only went the cast rate for against the Enigma, right? Like you'd go gold per minute usually on Ogre. I mean, you don't play support, but that seems like that, I guess. That's smart. But I guess Kitrat, he's playing the big game. He doesn't want anyone to get hold. That still seems like Fire Blast does such a small. I don't think that extra 100 really do much against an Enigma, right? I'm like, look, maybe. I don't know. Well,
gold and sweet.
But do you really think 100 is that like Ignite just? I mean, Fire Blast just has a really short range already. Like adding 100, like just scroll over it. Like he still has to go all the way around the hole, doesn't he? Well, that's why I like the fact that we have to like talk about it, right? That's what makes Dota such a great game. It's not like I was gonna talk about Heroes of the God. Give me start. It's not it. I wouldn't even call it a MOBA, but here we go. We're gonna see Chicken actually scouting out for Owie. Owie needs to be careful. Zai. Oh my goodness. That was... Owie was almost dead. That was almost a tier 3 tower after his tier 2. He got picked up, but now you see Yellow. Looks like Owie's making the calls. He draws the line down middle and down bottom.
Dire structures are fortified.
That looks like he's okay. And now, no, wait, whoa, we have an ulti actually coming out, and Ross is gonna die here. He goes down, and are they gonna find anyone else? TP's out. There's Black Hole now, and Moon Meander goes down. Damn, so that was weird. It felt like Owie told him to push middle and bottom because they were gonna continue top. And then they just all TP'd bottom to like shrines in different places. And now I believe, do they just lose the racks here? They have like a live, so maybe not. That perception will help a little. Oh, Dire's Courier! They just lost their BKB by Owie. Owie just placed wards to kill it. Is that worth it? I think they were gonna, I feel like they might have lost it anyways, but maybe not. So you trade a chicken, you get a tier 2 middle as well, but you lose a melee rack, so that's a little bit of a problem. Because Ritsu can just solo now with the Death Soul lifesteal as well. Oh, because no Black Hole or BKB. But they need a... Oh, Brawl is there. I was like, where's Brawl? This is all about Moon Meander, I think. Moon Meander has vision of him. Oh, there we go. Roach goes down. They don't have Blink on Moon, though, or else he might have gone in and used it to get uphill. We're going to see Ignite fly. It hits 3. And here we go. Ritsu actually misses his first shot, but it doesn't matter. Gets the kill. We're going to see an ulti. Oh, wait, what the hell? No. I thought I heard jump ulti. It was just his quick tag speed. And now they're going to push in middle. Do they go for a tier 3? They have no wards. See? What again? This is just look at this. Less than 1,000 lead rounds. What a back and forth game. Can they get him? They bring him down. And guess who's also ulted? It's that young man, Moon Meander. Look at her finish, actually. Look at him. He socks that tower, baby. They're gonna lose 4 racks too. Come on, 10. Are they gonna go middle? Is there a buyback? Seems they have to buy back if they do this. Uh-oh, 33. He's getting close. Yeah, looks like there we go. Zion flies. We have any stop. No, Ryle's not into it. But he's huge. Ulti coming in. CCC gets that off. There he tries to bring him down. Ryle's still there, but he's just gonna die with the Aegis. What you were saying, Tomato? They do lose their other bottom racks, though, and now he's gonna have to go bottom to defend it. You don't like that it...
The wages of fear.
Maybe he wants to get level 18.
Haste.
Well, I meant bottom. I meant that's why I just bought back. Yeah, flank. Yeah, that was suspect. Pycat, they look like they want to push in middle, or they, you know, sentry ward down. So they know that ward's on the hill now. But Peter doing a good job. They know they want to like force Medusa to do something here. But looks like Radiant's fine. Man, that's a Rax versus a Rax at 29 minutes. Still extremely even. But now, Butterfly and Pycat. That feels like it could actually be a game changer here. Against Ritsu. Do you have to go like Monkey King Bar on Ursa, or do you just go Abyssal? Item, refresher on Enigma. They realize that they're like, if Black Hole's up, we win fight. Black Hole down, we lose base. Easy way to look at that. So CCNC did buy back though. You already said that, right? Yeah, that's what I was late. I was like, that play mill. That's gonna be a play mill for a bit. And they're going for a smoke. Oh, the chicken. Oh my. If they killed his Mystics, that would have been... That's a... Heaven's Halberd. Versus Solar Crystal. I mean, same thing. Oh, bottom lane. They're going to take this tier 1, maybe a tier 2. This is going to be... Who do you think's going to give out first? Who's keeping back?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has...
Interesting. Well, we're about to find out. They're just pushing. We're going to see some setup. Only one. So far, Moonmander's like, I got this. I've been here before. Now he's ready to plant his wards. They're going to damage on tier 3. He has his throw down. We get it now. He has his Eul's so it won't get stuck. Nice ignite. Get it on everyone. Pycat will be able to spin out. Limbered as well. And I mean, Animal Planets, they're fine. They only use Brewmaster ulti. It is a big ulti, but still not their biggest problem, I think. And they got decent damage on the tier 3 bottom too. I didn't double damage. Ooh. If Pycat could see that, maybe he will with the chip. Yep. Sick. I hate Butch. Do you like bulldogs? What about pugs? Yeah, I like them.
Double damage.
So you were forced to like him to impress her? I mean, I love pugs. Yeah, I love them, girl. Well, middle, they're threatening still. Optic is up by a little bit. Very even game still. Look at the graphs, and damn, what a crazy graph. I love that giant spike. If you didn't know, you hit F6 for the graph. F6 and F7. You're welcome. Look at that. You can see where like they took the racks and they just immediately lose a fight. It's great. Pretty stand. Do you like that, or do you think it's like, what should he get? Lincoln Orchid on Medusa? Watch as Dire has control of the map though. They're happy with that. They can at least farm all the lanes and the jungle, while it feels like Medusa's kind of stuck in her base. But as a Medusa, I guess you're kind of used to that by playing that hero. It's that level 25 gonna be huge here with that Scotty, as always for Medusa. Levels are we looking at? boy, like you said, 100 cast range Kit Track has to come into play if he's not BKB'd. That's going to be tougher. I definitely agree. Maybe he gets Abyssal on Ogre. Abyssal on Ogre with the 100 range. You blink behind. So he needs Blink Abyssal. Yeah. I think you're good. Yeah, Blink, Aether Lens, Abyssal on Ogre. I don't think Kit Track has seen that many items in every single game combined. That's the big boy. Let's see what Peter has. Aiming while Glimmer Cape and a Nern. It's happy. And now. But it's not like Radiant knows that, right? The Dire knows that, so. Yeah. Love it. Ritsu gets one of the wolves, just puts it on Bryle, a little extra damage. Do you like that he has the Aquila instead of the Morbid Mask? Is that what you're supposed to? Except on Ursa. I can't just, like you said, move speeding around, farming up. 600 health, I'm sure he won. Uh-oh, Sleep comes out. He BKB's immediately out of it. Getting farming, getting it desecrated though. Be careful. Moon has ulti, but he's down. They know his BKB's down. They're just like spam clicking on top of Pycat with any disables they have, I'm sure. So did like the Radiant miss their timing, or are they going to be better late game? They just missed it.
I'll take that as tribute.
It all comes down. Maybe that dive at the tier 2 middle definitely hurt him. See Zai getting close to level 20. That's when you get that Eidolon damage. People used to love that health, but now Eidolon damage is all the range is level 25. They still see Peter up there. Owie's ready to go. Maybe. They get a counter ward. And now they're going low. They're gonna get this Roshan, looks like. They didn't hear anything out of the shard, maybe. Oh no. Oh, Owie gets it. That's what you want. Whoa, BKB's getting popped by time. It gets stopped though. Oh my god, Moon Meander might have just saved him. He gets one punch on Zion. Look at that damage from the low ground. Uh-oh. Does he have another stud? They have the Glimmer. They don't have a gem. There's the sentry now. They get it. Zion left one. Does he have 5? He gets left. We're not sure. Can he get a hold off? There comes a big ulti by 30. Trying to do it here. He gets it off, and there's the Ritsu cheese already. They're just running at him. Zion doesn't have buyback. No BKB, but he does have hold. Brown ulti's on. Hold them. Now they need to be careful. Look at this. Here comes Pycat. Oh, see you, Moon. And now, well, Track looks dead as well. They had to know like Zion's gonna buy back, right? I like it. But I still feel like, I mean, they might lose another Rax middle, but I don't think they'll get Megged yet, and they have a refresher shard on Owie, so they can take bases just as quick.
I'll get ready.
Buyback by Owie. Oh, that's feeble. And feeble feels so bad as Medusa. Look at him. He just does nothing. Wow. Oh, sleep on Brown now. No ulti. Doesn't have any Sanchi. Sabu will probably come away. I guess he didn't care. Whatever. He knows the Medusa action does 0 damage to him. They're gonna chase him. Ritsu's coming. Ritsu gets slept. Isn't even gonna wake him up. Moonmander should do it since he's BKB'd. Does that not work anymore? Well, Stomp comes out. It's gonna hit 33 and gets it. Right? Yeah, he hits 3 people. You can still wake people up with BKB, right?
Dire's middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Boom didn't do it. And now you see Teal Pink's middle. Are they? Do you think Radiant just goes for an all-in play here? Yeah. I mean, I think they're with you here. They know their time passed. They don't have buyback. And if they get a kill on Enigma, you never know what can happen. Oh, boy. All right. That's my good man Future.
Double damage.
Good man Future said his mask is currently on. Or is it off? Well, what's the good one? You know when Future sings that mask off song? Is it better to have your mask on or off? Well, here comes the rotation. And I'm not sure. That's... Oh my god. Dude, they probably think they're sitting in base and they're... Oh, what if Kitrak just tanks this? That would... Yeah, not Owie. But... Here we go. Double damage on Jug. Oh, Lord have mercy on our sins. Moon Meander. Whoa! He gets it off. Oh, he gets it off! And that's it. Oh my god, on the idea. And now Mike gets fucked up. That's all. Oh, they get up. And Ritsu hit. Ritsu does hit him. They bring down that's no why they get a stun as well. Pike does kill Moon Meander. But there goes Bane. Oh my god. Ryle even free the CCC. Can they bring him down? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Owie. He looks for it. There it is. The buyback. No, they can't buy back. And now that CCC, they might just end the game. Pycat's here though. He still has a lot of damage to Stomp's coming out. Don't walk into it. He doesn't. Growl now right clicking. He's going for 33 on the downside. Pycat. There is Refresher Shard ulti. Will it be enough? And he misses. And he misses. Nope, but he has a buyback. And now he's gonna get a melee though. Is he going for more? Dude, what the f? Is Animal Planet gonna do it 2 games in a row? Holy sh... I like ATPs to the thorax on his own side. Well, here we go. Dude, they're doing it. They know that CCNC, does he even have it or? No, he just doesn't have enough gold. They knew he would have already bought that. Yeah, they're going for it. Uh-oh, here we go. Nice 4-step forward, 33. Oh no, healing work there, doesn't matter. Ritsu's here. Does he get a bash? No. If he got first hit bash, game might have been over there. It looks like it might still just be over. Did Animal Planet just pull it off twice in a row here? Mono. And here he comes. Moon Meander deserves some of this credit. My man takes so many ganks. It's over. What is going on in the world? Dude, Animal Planet is... I don't even know what to say.
Fire team ban.
Oh, they really do. They just want Braille to farm while PA wants to farm for 10 to 15 minutes, get like that first item, and then just run at people. And he can kill Enchantress, Witch Doctor, Clinks, Sand King if he does have a dust. It might work.
I'm sure at least someone on the team is going to be carrying dusts if they're looking for Pycat here, so. We'll see.
Sai doesn't even have the crab set on stat.
That is like one of the best sets.
Right, it's not a crab. That's Nyx. What does he have? He's like a lobster? I don't even know. He's something.
It might be something like that. Yeah, we've got a lot of sea creatures now in Dota 2. So looking at this draft, Grants, which one you like better? Which one do you feel is going to be the stronger one here?
Overall, I think Optic has a better, and then the Clinks, obviously, with Diffusal, that actually was a buff. The Diffusal thing was like a buff, especially against Medusa for Clinks, but, I mean, can I, oh, there was a pause, great.
We got a pause already?
Sure is Renzo. Let's see, I'm actually, if it is, I swear. It was actually.
Does this become like, I feel like this is what you just expect at this time. Yeah.
Just a Retsu pause. But I mean, Animal Plant, they have the same kind of draft as last game, and they made it work, right? Maybe they shouldn't have, but honestly, if I had to pick one, it probably would be with Optic. But you know, the heart of the cards is with Animal Planet right now.
So what are you loving more about Optic's draft though here? Is it just because they've got a little bit more of the lockdown? You know, Clinks is going to build that Diffusal, really start to be a problem for Bryle.
Yeah, I think they just come online a lot earlier. If Zai gets any sort of quick blink there before like 12-minute mark, they can just run around the map. And if they stun Omni Knight, who's going to save him? Kit Track, who's going to be like level 5 at 15 minutes in? They have no save if Zai jumps on top of Omni Knight, and I think that could just be the biggest thing. They just have better team fight early game.
Remaining.
All right.
Better skirmishes, I should say.
5 seconds.
We've definitely been seeing a trend with the current meta, at least I know, especially down again with SI. But you know, seeing a lot of just early towers being taken, lots of momentum going, and just, you know, being very, very efficient with your objectives here. And I think they have a lot of potential coming out of Optic for that, especially, you know, with that Clinks and the Enchantress. But yeah, that's a pretty scary lane for Moon. I mean, you've got, you know, a lot of different types of lockdown coming out here. The Burrow Strike, if you can get a nice cask off on top of that, it's going to be difficult for him to get away if he gets stun locked.
Can't wait to see middle. I think, again, it's going to be Bryle plus Owie 2v2 against 33 will stand middle, I think, for like the first minute, right? Because he can't get any creeps. And then, I don't know. It'll be interesting. CCNC did not get very much help last game. Like, Owie just ran at him as Rasta, just spamming level 1 lightning, and he couldn't do anything against it. We'll see if they prioritize CCNC a little more this game.
I mean, it's interesting, too, when you think about the fact that back in the day, you know, Dota was a 1v1 mid sort of deal. Now you've just got so many heroes non-stop.
Which, I don't know, I'm a Dota purist, obviously, and I like that, but, I mean, I'm also, if I'm a Dota purist, it means I like evolution and watching Dota expand to where it is, so. But still, I love 1v1 skill. Like 1v1 Shadow Fiend will always be the ultimate NA thing. You're in an in-house league. Guess what? 1v1 loser gets banned. Happened between most famous was probably Demon and 747 like 2 years ago, and Demon dumpstered him. I kind of miss that.
Both dropping down the wards over here. I think they did spot out that Owie had placed it. They should be able to get a speedy D ward.
Bryle will just get the rune, and look at this Ritsu. They're actually saying maybe he should start middle. This is all about the lane thing. They want PA to have a good lane. You don't want PA versus Sand King, right? Obviously, you don't want any melees versus Sand King.
No, that's going to be too difficult for her to deal with, definitely. Yeah, seeing the... I don't know. Are we seeing the lane swapper? Yeah, it looks like Moon's headed top now.
Oh, and Kitcheck and Bryle here, they're going to get double.
Yeah, there's a big cast coming out. Looks like Kitcheck in a little bit of trouble here. Lots of damage coming out from the steering arrows. Can they get the kill? Yes! PPD. Gotta get that first blood.
I just can't see. How can you walk uphill against a Witch Dog? You don't know where the Witch Dog is at. You're just going to walk with 2 heroes up there. All right, well, see what's going on.
Well, he's feeling brave, I guess, you know? Feeling confident.
Hope his bravery got shut down there. And now Peter gets the counter ward, and that's nice.
Oh, that's so much gold for him, like right off the bat, right? 100 gold right there, making up for that sentry, gets first blood. What's he gonna do with all that money?
And the same thing happened last game, right? He got the first blood, and he got boots before 30 seconds. That's crazy for Peter. That's
I know. He is like the hard 6 generally. Living that Lux life. Good stuff right there. So we got an aggro try down here. What do you think about that? How are you feeling about that?
I think it's fine.
In the top lane, Zai's already having a lot of trouble dealing with Moon Meander here with this lineup. But
Zai's gonna rotate bottom. He's gonna get TP. Just go. Hey.
Yeah, Pai's already top here. Pai's already made the transition. He says, yeah, I'm out. I don't want to have to deal with this. Just gonna harass Moon here for the most part. And we do see the rotations coming out. Looks like Hittrack's already made his way back top, so a little bit of musical lanes here.
I just want to say the Sand King waited to TP to bait out. He waited for Pink to TP top, and he TP'd immediately after because they had that ward that they placed, so they saw him TPing. So Optic's winning, definitely winning this laning war right now.
I'm surprised that Ritsu's still down here actually trying to deal with Zai and all this wonderful caustic finale that he's throwing out. You see a rotation though coming out top with the Enchantress, trying to provide a little bit of support here for Plycat. Seems like he's struggling just a little bit. They do have a nice Satyr here though. Sneaky, sneaky Enchantress here.
Ritsu barely gonna live bottom, has to fairy fire the last Maldic tick, and that looks like he's gonna TP on back top.
Yeah, Bryle got really, really low there too. It looks like we got a Wild Wing Tornado just kind of spinning around in mid. It's always lovely.
That's the most annoying thing, because you can't do anything to stop it, right? It's just always going to spin on you, the damage. It always pushes your wave in as well, and you don't want to be last hitting under a tower as Medusa. It's so hard to do, but just going to feed it. It should live.
Denied.
Man, I feel like, alright, so we do see the rotation coming out here. Moon's made his way down bottom, dealing with Zai, and Aui's actually going to make that rotation, just trying to zone out a little bit more.
Biggest thing is to know when you stop rotating. Like, you're using so much, like, I mean, TBs, health potions, all those things you're using. It's good to get a favorable lane matchup, but if you're losing a lot of gold to get it, it's almost not worth it. Look, Ritsu's just getting handled.
Yeah, he just, oh, the enchant coming out, it slows him down so much. Just needs maybe one more hit, and it's actually going to be Plycat who gets it. Hittrack, again, like, what's he going to do about that? Not much.
So bad to be a disruptor, right? I mean, what do you have a Thunder Strike and maybe a level 1 Glimpse or a level 1 backfield? It's not good. I mean, Disruptor, the same thing will happen to him if he goes late. He'll just die instantly. 2 Searing Arrows and an enchant. See ya.
And it looks like Omni Knight, he's trying real hard to stay here in this lane. So I actually had to pop his self. He was getting pretty low as well, but looks like SK getting the best of this lane. 15-1 CS right now as compared to 11-1 on the Omni. Not super huge, but they do make another move over onto Moon here. We'll force it back. Hog's coming out, gonna burn a lot of Zai's mana.
I actually like, oh, the cap.
Bottom is gonna get that lucky bounce. Oh, they turn this back around. There's a big heal coming out though. PPT might be in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna try to run himself away. And I'm not sure who's gonna try to chase him down. Looks like Zai instead's gonna be the sacrifice. He burrow strikes himself forward. Can he get himself away? He's sitting at 15 hit points. PPD now in a little. Can they turn this around? Can they get the kill over on the cask? That is a feels bad, man, if you're Moon right now.
That's like, Moon had to heal a Clockwork who wasn't by any heroes to save him from Maledict, and by not healing himself, he died and the kill would have been like, oh, it might have been better to heal himself. I think he might have prevent him.
One more hit. Was a disruptor there.
Better luck next time.
That Optic, oh man, Zai was sitting so low in that bottom lane. He played that so well.
Yeah, I think I think both teams played it really well. The only thing is just the Moon had to heal the Clockwork instead of himself. It would have netted him a kill, saved himself, and instead they just lose a hero.
Yeah, Bryle sitting so low here. Ooh. This Medusa's not having a good time in mid.
I love it. This is the thing, right? You see 33 top getting hero kills, but he's sent 2 Wild Wing Rippers middle already just to harass. So he's had the impact in 2 lanes in CC&C. That's what we talked about. They need to prioritize him more, and he's 27-10.
He's enjoying life right now. This is like a spa day for him in this lane.
Ripper. Never actually
We'll have to make a tip, Grant. Looks like Plycat's out. He's gonna get the spa day. He is taken down by Aoi.
TP this shrine, heal up.
Oh, well, that's all going down. Looks like PPD gets a nice kill on Moon.
I just don't see, why would you put mud on your face? What does that actually do? Sorry, I'm still on.
It's supposed to tighten up your pores. I don't think you should go outside and just put any old mud on your face, because I think that would be very unsanitary, you know? Zach's gotta be real careful down here. Moon, he's got, you know, plenty of mana. He's got that soul ring too. Top lane too. Looks like we've got a little bit of a skirmish going on. We got that wild ring throwing out the tornado. Riku's coming forward. He's looking for this kill over onto Enchantress. Be careful. Oh, that's a nice combo coming out here. Can they get this kill? And it looks like they're gonna be able to take down PA, but they'll clean up over onto the Clockwork. I'm sorry. Onto Pycat here. Glimpse coming back here. Lots of bounces. Oh, nice string coming out. One more hit. 33 will be able to take him down.
He's having to go through Enchantress. He's having a time 2-0 and 2. He's been involved, helped middle at level 4. Like, Enchantress isn't a hero that gets a ton of experience. Because you just want to stay, you want to grab a creep and go to a lane, right? Being level 4 at 6 minutes in is actually insanely good for her.
Yeah, I mean, she's getting that experience now.
It's a 4K lead already at 6. I didn't realize how bad this was going for her. I knew middle lane was going bad. I knew Ritsu was having a bad time, but even Moon can't save it.
Alright, Pycat is on the hunt over here. They're looking. We've got the Enchantress. She's behind the tower. Does have herself a Centaur creep. Looks like they want to do something here, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to quite find it. Meanwhile, top lane looks like Ritsu's going to enjoy a little quality time to himself where he's not constantly being harassed by, you know, Enchantress and all of her wonderful friends.
The fact PBD is a full level above a PA. Oh, and here we go.
Yeah, top lane, those bounces, man, have just been on point. Gonna try to dodge herself where she's sitting solo. I think that last ticket damage is gonna be able to take Ritsu out. Here it comes. PPD is on a killing spree.
And the biggest part, they get the experience. Just died before he got the TP off. This is what, I mean, this is what Animal Planet caught. Like, Animal Planet, I mean, you have a Medusa for late game and a PA, but you wanted to kind of run at the other team. This Enchantress pick now makes so much sense. Such a good pick.
Man, they're really thinking about jumping over here on Broil. Got PPD standing nearby. They have a nice ward, though. We'll be able to spot him out. They can easily turn this around into a kill. Always stuck out with the Pogs here. Broil turned back around. Just 6 nades. He's toast. We'll be able to go throughout the upper follow with a nice burrow strike, and they'll get a revenge kill on Owie.
They do. Not only that's a 1-for-1 trade, and they get the top tier 1. Clinks is just farming amazingly well. What are you gonna do?
I mean, he's being super active, too, on top of everything else.
Look at the network really quick. Sorry. Oh, Peter was actually in 4th. Peter was in 4th for a second there. Jesus.
Well, it's got to be feeling pretty nice considering he's almost always super, super broke.
His mana boots. I actually legit. I've watched Peter's whole career. This is the most farm I've ever seen him on like a hard 5 support.
That's good. I'll be looking forward to, oh, he just dives right in here, has no fear. Throws out a casual cask over at Broil. Looks like 33 was looking for a net, not going to be able to quite find it, but again, not really too concerned about this. 33, maybe a little bit over his head here, just going to kind of scoring himself away. Does have the glimpse back, though, and they've got Owie standing nearby. He's got the battery himself, does not have the copy just yet. Nice throw strike coming in, followed up with a nice cast, toss up into the air. There wasn't Owie there, but he's popped, he's gone.
I'm pretty sure Owie's like one of the most, his phase boost is pretty farm. They just get a free kill. They're going for a tower. They're going to get it as well. Dude, these last, like, this whole last series and this one has just been so strange. Like, none of the games have played out the same at all.
Oh, man. Pycat's on the hunt over here. Looks like PA Spidey sense was tingling, though. She backed herself out. And I just...
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, just looking at the way that they can just stand in the dire jungle, they have no cares in the world. They're not afraid. They're just taking their resources. Like, that's gonna feel really, really good for them right now. Bottom lane though, Zai sitting really, really low. Mean Meander, he's looking. Oh, he takes a wrong turn in the woods. He's still trying to find him. Oh, this is looking. Oh, he misses the purification. While all this is going down, they get a kill over on the Dusa in the top lane as well. Oh my goodness. PPD getting another kill here. What is happening, Grant?
I don't know, Optics, they turned it around. They're like, wait a minute, we're going to lose to a team that's not sponsored. We're one of the biggest first-person shooter sponsorships ever. We got to make something happen here. Oh, here we go.
Oh, they do spot out, though. This is looking kind of bad for Pycat. I don't think he's going to be able to make it out this time around, unfortunately. Although, you know, as I say that, no last-minute dagger, going to be able to clean up. And 33 giving chase now, going to try to put out a couple last hits here. Actually, denies his creep, doesn't want to allow that to go over to anyone. Zai's still down here, just doing his thing. 1v1 in Moon Meander.
He knows he can't really farm, but he doesn't want to like really experience it in the tower. One of the biggest things though, Ritsu, like PA, like you have some heroes, right? Like a Medusa, at least you can split shot farm, snake farm, you can catch up. Like, what does a Phantom Assassin do to catch up? She has nothing built in. You see, she queues up the Battle Fury. That's so far away. Like, she has no flash farming capability at all.
No, they did a great job of just shutting down her lane, making sure that she didn't, you know, get that CS that she needed. And again, they're taking advantage of the fact that they can punish her for this. She doesn't have that flash farming mechanic, can't take stacks. Now, just got her treads now. Those casual raindrops, too.
That's like, Moon can't kill Zai bottom either now, right? Like, if Moon goes in to try to heal bomb, Zai stuns him, someone just TPs immediately, right? You just can't do anything. TPing top.
Yeah, they're looking like they really want this top tower here. PPD's getting in a nice position. He's waiting for everybody to group up to keep that cask, and top tower's just gonna melt. Got the Cardi with them too, man.
Oh, like Ritsu's like ate himself so deep into that
Tower play.
Nice, I got the creep that's stuck on my screen up in the air. Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's great. What'd you name him? I always name shit like that.
I guess in honor of our first cast together, I gotta call him Grant, right? That seems like the only logical thing to do. Look at these guys, they go right into the...
He's dead! What do you mean your name is Grant? He's dead! Come on. They are. They're actually in 12 minutes.
Relax, you're doing fine.
Thanks.
I don't know. There's a bit of aggression coming out here. Oh, the hook shot coming in from Aoi, though. We'll be able to grab the Sand King, and they're gonna try to burst him down here. They've got their ball up and running over. He's gonna reach out. He's gonna get taken down by a big throw coming out from PPP as he lands his bottom over there. They'll turn back around Pedestal. We'll see if we can get the glimpse off. Looks like CCNC gonna be able to link himself away. Witchstalker trying to put as much damage as he can on to Ritsu, and it'll take him down. Bryle now is a lot of trouble. Avalanche will connect. Look at all these appendices. They're just slowing him down left and right. The Snake Lady is just so slow. She cannot get out. She's got no mana left. One more hit. Actually, we'll be able to pop the one. They'll throw the toss out over to 33. Pure damage. Is he going to be able to get out of there? Oh, no. It's not looking real great there. But the Enchantress looks like Bryle going to make his way back into base just in the nick of time. But that was a big fight with no objective taken. And a very dead Sand King. And a dead reset now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a 1-for-1 trade, and you also, I mean, the tower, at least you damage it a ton. Now, like, split pushing is a big deal if they take that tier 3 when like, no one's looking. But still, Aoi was so close to hitting a 2-man hook. If you get a 2-man hook there, right, you get a 2-man kinetic field, 2-man static storm, but barely misses it.
Yeah, things might have turned a lot differently for them if he was able to manage that, but...
What a crazy game. No, this is just a crazy game to me. Like, they just pushed base at 12 minutes in with, like, none of the normal pushing heroes, right? Like, maybe Enchantress, but you don't think of these other heroes as being that. Let's push base at 10 minutes.
I mean, you also don't think about a Witch Doctor being this farmed at 13 minutes in either, but, you know.
They're going with CCNC. He has
jumps forward, they get a hook shot, they'll follow up with that static storm again and again, and Tiny Temple over to Purple. Should be able to get himself maybe a kill, will be able to throw him off the Aretsu that he's jumps right in. There's a purification like we talked about. He is Kev, and in comes Bryle. Got the staircase. Can he get PPD? Yeah, they'll turn around, look at PPD, and it looks like 33 is gonna just sprank himself out of the situation. He says, no thanks. I do not want this. Look at Moon. He really was thinking about it. He's like, oh, if only I could catch her. If only I could catch that pesky Enchantress. But while all this is going down, Pycott get closer and closer to that Dessa's got himself a double damage rune too. Hasty.
So what does Enchantress like consider? Like, is it like a female centaur, or what is it?
I feel like there's she's supposed. Oh boy, never mind. Looks like Moon Meander found himself in the.
We're on the right here. We're in the right section.
Yeah. I mean, I got it. I got it on the in-game camera.
I got it. Don't worry. I'm on point right now. But still, Bryle's not farming very well. But at least Bryle is getting some farm now. Still a 6K lead, but that dive for the clockwork, that was too great. That's cockiness again. Like last game, Optic was ahead. They did stuff like that. They need to calm down. CCNC, you had a good early game. Let's transport it into the mid game. Don't go too crazy.
All right, lots of deep healing breaths, some Lamaze breathing maybe.
Yeah, definitely. I know their manager Kodiak, great guy. He already got the lozenges for him.
Nice. They're already making their assault here for this top tower yet again. And again, they don't even worry about going into that Roche pit. They don't even have the Deso fully online on Pycat. Like, that's how confident Optic's feeling right now. Moon needs to be really careful. He's very forward. We'll be able to go forward and tuck in with the ball. Immediately falls to the hook trap. We'll be able to get this guy for off. Looking pretty scary right now. Looks like Tiny's going to get taken down. They'll pop the Stone Gaze too. PvP is toast. And now it looks like, oh, the glimpse coming back. Oh, you're not going to be able to sprint yourself out of this 133. See you later.
What is Optic? I just don't even know what they're doing. They're just running at the base. It's not like they have terrible like late game. They have a tiny. They're not even to mid game yet, and they're just throwing. That was a 3-for-0 fight for no reason. I'm so confused.
Well, Pycat was so close to getting that Death Sight too. I was really surprised they were going in for that particular push. Like, just a couple more gold, he would have had it. They could turn around. They could try to go like Roche even if they wanted to. You know, they got an Enchantress. They've got a Deso. And they just really want this top tower, and this top tower calling their name, Grant.
It really is. But now you look. Just look at Moon. Moon's level 12 now. He's the highest level in the game. Yeah, he's tied up there. He has farm. He has the 90 gold per minute. I mean, this Omni Knight's just gonna be able to keep Ritsu alive. He jumps in. The repelled PA, like you said before, is so strong. I think they're gonna stop throwing bodies. Like, at least get a Roche in first before you throw bodies.
Well, it's so interesting too because they've got two, you know, they've got a tier 1 bottom. They've got 2 tier 2s on the side of the Radiant. Like, I'm a little confused why they just keep going for that top tower when they need it so badly here. Jump forward though, coming out from the side, does find himself a spot. Will get the steering gears up. He tries to hookshot himself out. Not going to be able to do it quite in time here. Ritsu heading out here in the trees, working on that Deso, decides to keep me out, and I think that is a smart call. And a casual puppy dog getting chased down here. Runs to Puppington. Nah, Enchantress says nope.
That's 125 gold. So much free. And there we go. Look at this. They're like, oh wait, we can go and get 200 gold for our entire team by killing a tower. That's a lot easier than going top. Oh, maybe not. They're setting up for middle. Oh, is he gonna hold 4-step?
I don't know. He's looking. Yeah, he's gonna go on the epicenter. Here we go. Jump forward over onto the Omni Knight. You can't repel yourself on me. You can't move. They'll have to pop the Stone Gaze while running himself out here. The glimpse comes out. He's gonna send that friend all the way back. But jump forward again. More gold here. He's got his eyes on the Stroll Summoner.
Honestly, I think that helped him. By sending PPD back bottom, CCNC can tank the tower while it gets healed. Unintentional help.
Best kind, right?
It is. It's like, oh, I was going to bring up the story. No, okay, so, nah. It's not worth it. It's a long story with the sad payoff.
No, no! I got another dead creep here on my stream. Man, it is just raining creep bodies.
Nah, I had that one too. There you go. See, look at it. Why did they do this before? They're just taking down, getting the free gold, getting a little bit more farm. So much easier around the map.
Oh, there's a very ambitious Moon Meander. Just runs into all of them with the repel. We do have follow-up coming out here. Looks like Ritsu will keep back. We'll get the glimpse off. Oh, but the point's outside. They're actually gonna make it out. Trying to run himself away, but they still have the sentries though. They'll be able to see him through the sandstorm. And it looks like Mike Trick gonna take him down. They'll turn around though. They'll try to put some more damage over onto Owie here. It looks like 33 trying to run himself out. They're gonna be able to grab him. No, they don't have anything to stop that TP. And PPD now is frantically running himself away, saying nope, 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 nope the whole time.
They're chasing Owie.
Maybe this was a high-speed chase. Yeah, the glimpse back. It's kinetic field now. He turns around, gets the bombs out. Tries to put out a bit of damage here for the cask as well. This is damage, but not going to be enough here. Owie TPs himself home. He's hitting so low. He's going to make it. He's a survivor. He's Beyonce here.
A gift from the
Oh, man, if he just had an urn. One urn, that's a kill. Do you think Beyonce was better on Destiny's Child or Solo?
I don't know. She's Queen Bey. I don't think we're allowed to say anything about her, right? Like, everything she does is a good choice.
Except that one. I wasn't a fan. What was that one song?
Which one?
I don't know. I was trying to think of one to, like, make a point, but you're right. She's actually the greatest.
And here we finally have the Roche going down. Interesting, they're not letting 33 tank this here at all. I would have thought that would be the prime candidate to get hit in the face by the giant scary monster. They do start to make their way over to that pit now. They're gonna take the going. Yeah, Rock comes in just last second. Looks like they'll be able to take the Roche, and Pycat will get the Aegis.
invisibility.
They got the tier 1 bottom and the tier 2 bottom,
should
and they
make
got a
my life
Roche,
easier.
only for Zeiss, so they traded and Peter's life. So 2 kills for 2 towers and Roche. Still a very good trade. It feels like Optic's on a clock, but I don't think they're on that. I guess if they keep throwing bodies, they might be on the clock, but what does Ritsu have now? Just Helm of the Dominator.
Yeah, he's getting closer to that death, so he can get one of the mithril hammers at the very least, but he's got to be really, really careful here.
All he's doing is sit like in top lane the same. He just sits in trees, throws out daggers for CS. That's all he can do. Versus a Blink Tiny.
That's a sad life. Yeah, he's just gonna TP out. Doesn't want anything to do with this. How's Brile doing here? How's his farm?
Decent Dragonlance Yasha. He's going Sanj and Yasha. They want that initial burst damage or the Tiny to not be able to just one-shot Medusa, I think.
I mean, they kind of have to, right? Because Tiny's pretty farmed here. Pretty scary. Got a team net worth about 7.5k over to the side of Optic. Not so much with the experience earned, about 2k lead. So, too shabby. But alright, they got that Aegis. They got an Aegis over on Pycat here. They really just love this top tower, like everyone in the top lane. Looks like they will make the rotation though over to mid. Try to take that first. I like that.
To me, it's free gold. These out of base towers are free gold because it's not in a choke point, right? That's all Medusa wants. Medusa and Omni Knight, get in a choke point, ulti, good luck. The middle tower, a lot more room to work with on Radiant.
Looks like that smoke's gonna run out though. They were hoping to grab someone beforehand, maybe bait Pycat a little bit. Zai's standing up over here on the high ground. They haven't spotted him out yet. He's looking for that perfect opening as they go for this tower. Did he even defend this? I don't think you do, right? You just go high ground? Moon's really trying though. It's a fearless Omni Knight. This tower's going down though. Colin Timber here. Jump forward. He gets stunned up immediately. Followed up with the throw. They'll be able to cover Pablo. They'll try to defend. They'll turn themselves around here. Will be able to go ahead, grab the Tiny. He might be able to get himself out fast enough. No, he's looking a little scared right now for CCP. He can't blink himself out. Will be able to go and throw one person up into the air, but that's looking not so great for them right now. We'll turn back around. Pycat is doing plenty of damage, but he's sitting really, really low. Looks like PPD's trying to keep him alive. Ritsu, though, gonna jump forward. They'll go ahead, they'll pop the Aegis. PPD running himself out. Howie already, though, getting into position. Throw the kinetic kill. Throw everything out and the kitchen sink here. PPD's ultimate actually gonna get just taken down here. They've got the dust. Pycat, he's trying to run out, but Brile, he's got that triple kill.
Man, this is the team fight from Anno playing like the calls there. I don't know if it's just completely Kitrite or other people are making calls. These are such good plays. Like they wait for everything to get low on Moon Meander, right? And then Owie hooks in afterwards, so they have no spells to stop that. And then guess what? Brile just runs you. Ritsu runs you. Ritsu doesn't have ice. They're winning these fights with absolutely nothing on him.
I mean, when you've got the power of an Omni Knight that's still alive too, aren't you just supposed to be, what he says, right? Be fearless?
I mean, he is. I don't like that haircut on him. He's got like a Jerry curl. I can't believe, know what I looked back, I saw a picture at TI this year. Why did no one tell me I had a mullet? Like, I knew I wasn't combing my hair, but I had oh God.
Man, I didn't know you well enough at TI. I got introduced for a brief second with Annie. You looked like you had a lot of people talking to you.
Yeah, but just, I had a mullet, like anyone should have grown it. It's all good though, you know, whatever. Maybe it's my style, I don't know. Maybe
they all love you too much, Grant. They don't wanna hurt your feelings.
I wouldn't love me if I had, well, CCNC, I hate Sanj and Yasha in general. Unlike any heroes, we have one on Tiny and we have one on Medusa. I understand a little bit more now, but this Tiny one, like, he pretty much, by getting that, it means you're not going to scale that well, right? He's getting a BKB next. That's no damage. It's a little bit of damage, but you're mostly just trying to sit there. Not a
damage item, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been really targeting this guy really heavily. Every time CCNC is anywhere in those fights, they immediately try to grab him, throw him in Cogs, throw him in Static Storm, just make it so he can literally do nothing, and they just kind of wail on this poor little Tiny. Not so tiny anymore, obviously, but... double damage rune on Brile. Working on that Scouty life.
Ritsu does have the death soap now. Just that's so much more damage in general. Even if you're just sitting in the background, you throw dagger, you apply the corruption to somebody, and then Brile just brings them down. It's so nice. You don't have to commit in anymore as Ritsu.
Definitely having an item makes PA much more confident, much more damage, and you know, they've been doing well in these fights, honestly. It was looking a little bit sketchy in the earlier game, but you know, Brile's doing quite a bit of damage. You've got that Omni Knight. As long as he doesn't get bursted down immediately, he's able to keep them alive, and seen some really nice Guardian Angel coming out too.
Moon's had a hell of a after last game, and he even got first blooded right this game again, but as I said in like the first series of Trout, like early game kills before 10 minutes almost mean nothing. Like if you're a fan of a team, all right, they got a kill, but in general, it means nothing. It really means nothing, which kind of sucks with DOTA, but maybe it's just me.
What's the plan here? What's the plan for Optic right now? Because it seems like everybody's just kind of pushing out lanes, going back to farming. Obviously, you know, the game gets better and better if Animal Planet here gets more items on this DOTA. Oh, did they spot him? Oh, that was close. They've been forced back. They will grab CC and C though. Oh no, Quinn not like that. Gonna try to run himself out. The follow-up with the hook shot. The follow-up with the static storm as well. Into the cock. Oh, this tiny, he's looking like he's just gonna get taken down. And one mighty purification from Moon Meander. Moon Meander's revenge here.
We're seeing it. Wards placed down, rocket shut off, Glimpse is so easy to hit.
Glimpse is such a good spell.
Really. Just that's one of the best feelings in a pub, right? Glimpsing someone who just TP'd. I actually think that might be one of the greatest feelings.
It's gonna be one of the most triggering things too. Zai, they do spot him out. They have a sentry ward over here. Looks like hit track caught on the trail here. DOTA will turn back around. They actually pull him a little bit further away from DOTA, but that long range lasted here coming out from Brile. Mystic Snake. There was a Sand King. See you later.
God, I can't believe this game's at 27 minutes right now. Like, they were pushing the base at 12 minutes. And since they took that tower down to 480 HP, they've done 60 damage to it. And PA's caught up. Medusa is the most farmed in the game. Man, what a crazy change of events. Turn of events? Man, yeah, that's right.
I love it. I love it. It's been a bloodbath since we got started. Like, these are the types of games that I like. I don't want to see people just sitting there and farming the entire time. I want to see people running at each other. And Lord knows Optic did that in the top lane twice now, so.
What do you go as Moon? He got Solar, he's going for Crimson, he's just going full square. Like, he has the 90 damage talent, so even without stuff, he's just running at people. Phase boots to 90, he does 200 a hit.
Oh, that's pretty ridiculous.
And he's been frontline. I love how he's just frontline. Usually as an Omni, you're like, okay, if we pick Omni up, we're gonna win this game easy. Moonman's like, whatever, good luck killing me. I don't really care.
I mean, he has been like the first target that they jump on almost every single fight, it feels like, right? There's just, they try to stun lock him as fast as possible.
Can't do it. Oh, I forgot about that. I haven't watched PA in so long, the 20% cleave. That's actually, well, there's a little bit of a comeback mechanic there. It's not the best, but it's something.
It's better than nothing, especially when you can shut down as hard as Ritsu has early on.
Yeah. Level 20, he has hit his form. 800 mana. Good luck ever killing a guy who wins Sanj and Yasha 800 mana now. I don't know. He's gonna have a Scotty in about 2,000, less than 2,000.
Yeah, this DOTA is very rapidly becoming an issue for the side of Optic here. Especially when they blow everything on the Omni Knight, right? Everything's being dumped over onto Moon. It feels like they're gonna have to reevaluate that strat soon because they gotta leave something left over here for Mr. Brile.
They've done Ritsu's done a great job. He's found 2 Ice Ogres in a row. The Frost aren't able to realize how good it is. 8 armor plus the attack slow. With that, like, they actually can't jump on Moon if he has Ice armor on. He does it right now. He's a Vanguard now, as well as Evasion. They're going ferocious.
It doesn't look like anyone on the side of Optic has any idea right now. It looks like they're just gonna walk into the base here. Thoughts on that?
Well, I think this is definitely better for Dire, as long as they get it in the next 10 seconds. But they're losing a chunk of their base. They do have a glyph, they're gonna use it. There we go, they get it. Cheese as well, and FTPs. Where's Ritsu? Uh-oh. Oh, but they're leaving. Okay, they didn't know Ritsu didn't have a TP. He's gonna fly one over from the side shop, but fine. Yeah, that's super worth it for Dire. They get a cheese and an Aegis. I keep forgetting it's the second one. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's only 30 minutes in, pretty much, so. Yeah, lots of action.
Yeah, I'd say Optic's down. I mean, it says they're up 2K. They're so far behind this game, though. It's insane how far down they are while being up 2K. How do they come back? They don't have the team fight anymore. I mean, you have an Omni Knight who's super farmed and a Medusa who's farmed. That's all you need. Plus a Disruptor ulti. Like, Optic has nothing to counter that. They just don't. They have to get pick off the place, right? That's the whole point of the hero.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they've got the BKB up and running on Tiny this time, so he's going to be able to do a little bit more than just standing there and staring at everyone. They got a BKB over on the Clinks, but again, it's not a damage item. Bye-bye, PPD. Ran into the wrong part of the river there. Too many heroes.
Get another. That's a 355 gold kill for a 5 position, too. That's just free gold.
Best kind of gold. What's Sai doing over here? Looks like he's going to try to cut that creep wave just a little bit.
Have you ever
Making it
worked,
rain.
like, have you ever worked, I need an opinion. Have you ever worked like a server job or anything?
No, I've done retail, but I haven't done actual serving. Why? Oh, Dire. Yeah,
that's great. Yeah, I saw the current. I was pushing bait. Because I accidentally, when I was at a restaurant, I didn't have American dollars on me to tip, but I tipped decent. I tipped 4,000 Philippine. I don't know. I just don't know. Is it wrong to tip with foreign currency?
Usually, yeah.
Alright, now, at least I tipped. Like, I didn't, like,
That's true.
I felt bad about it.
A lot worse.
I should have wrote on the money. I feel bad about this. Oh, they're going
Get back, he is just out of here. They get the tower. They'll turn their attention over here onto this grass. I know Reese is just frantically throwing daggers out left and right. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that last storm here. And Deuce's here. Deuce's pressure is out. Deuce's still gonna be a very dead Tiny. But they get a tower in Raph's top, and did they get anything mid? They only got a tower. But they did lose their Tiny here, so. Oh, they get the shrine. Is Pycat? No, Pycat's not gonna finish that off. A little too bashful.
Yeah, his Tiny was there. Ritsu's still chasing out. Once Ritsu, well, he has his BKB pretty much after this. That was a nice play by Optic. There you go. Give him the old the switcheroo. You defend middle in, don't show yourself top, and then all of a sudden there's 3 heroes top with. I mean, they didn't know they had BKBs, right? They both just picked them up. They just ran in, got a melee.
My just reward.
Now, can they rinse repeat that, or? That's pretty scary stuff right there.
I mean, they definitely have more mobility, right? With the Clinks, the Sand King with all his items. I mean, Medusa, that's her one thing. No mobility. That hero is just nothing. She has a full eye and a quarter staff in her backpack. Almost a butterfly. At some point, Morale's just going to get to a point, 6 slotted. You're never going to be able to push into her, and then if she pushes into you, she'll take your base quicker than you can. We'll see. Ritsu needs more farm, though. That's the biggest thing. Still needs more.
I mean, he's getting the space, though. He's, you know, this is a very scary DOTA. Moon's actually got a gem on him as well. He's got a full pipe. Like, this guy is just a force to be reckoned with right now. But top tower going down very, very quickly here.
You gotta be careful. They have the TV back now.
Yeah, Aui's already made himself back. It looks like we're gonna get the Enchantress, 33. Gonna try to push him off here. They're still kind of amassing, though, around the Dire base. DOTA, though, Bryle, they really just can't take him down with a solo Enchantress. It's not gonna be very, very good here. Big tower didn't take him down over onto the bottom lane. Looks like PPD getting bullied here. Oh, he's gonna dodge the hook shot just in the nick of time. We'll take that to Look at that, Reese. Look at him up into the air. Eats the cheese, though, my bounce up. Oh, but the dog's coming out from the gas. He flicks right to here. That's so confused. They're on Sand King. Bounce up a little bit more time. Does have the rules. They've got. Oh, they don't have the gem over here. He's gonna be able to make himself over onto the high ground. That sentry coming in handy, but during all this, Pycat gets another Rax.
That's what we call it. They did it again. The bait and switch. They tried to push top. They didn't even do that much damage to the tier 3. Dire didn't, at least. Guess what? They just take a fight middle as well as bottom and ends up going well. That's the good thing about Clank. Strafe. When Strafe's up, they don't have a glyph. You're taking a Rax.
Man, that was adorable. I was just like hitting their shrine. It was just like tap, tap. Just a little Sand King, doing Sand King things.
Dude got it. Is the plural for scorpion Scorpy?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I feel like it's scorpions.
Yeah, wait, I think Scorpy's a Pokemon. That's on me. Alright, no. I don't know, like season 7 or something, who knows? And this is the problem. We talked about the no stuns, right? That's why I liked Optic more, is because they had more stuns, and during the middle of this game, I'm like, oh man, they're just gonna lose, but the stuns are definitely paying off now. We see they can't lock anyone down. We saw middle lane, he missed the hook shot, what can they do? Nothing.
They can wave goodbye to him as they just run away. Zai's a little bit too cheeky here, I think. Yeah, they'll push him back. We'll be able to try himself forward. They've got the glimpse, though. They've got the static storm for him. That might have been a little overkill. What do you think?
They got him, whatever. They need kills. They're down 7k, down Raxes, and
But like, is this where you see Optic? They're like, okay, he does have static storm. Is this where we, you know, start pushing the envelope a little bit more? Try and be a little bit more aggressive?
I think, but if you're doing, like, your lanes always have to be pushed in. Luckily, right now they are, so they could, but top lane wasn't pushed in. Where you Ritsu try. I just don't know how they push the envelope with a Medusa. Like, you just run. They're clearly not scared. They're just gonna backdoor if she pushes. Good question. Why does he have the Eagle song in his backpack, not the quarterstaff?
I think he was trying to switch maybe and got distracted by hitting creeps. I don't know.
Now he just has an there we go. But now he doesn't have a TP, whatever. That's whatever.
That's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Smoke up there like I think Moonmanor has to go for a sheep if they make it.
CCNC needs to be a little careful here. We'll get the stun off. Get that coming forward. Is gonna. Oh, they missed the hook shot though. He's gonna have to use the BKB to get himself out of this situation. He does have an MKB online now as well for that PA. Oh my word.
Now CCNC's got some farm. Now Sanjinyash is a lot better.
That was a deep sigh there, Grant.
I'm just like, this game is interesting. Now, it went from just running at each other to avoiding each other as much as you can. It's the opposite of what you wanted, Moxie. They changed it.
I know. It's the caster's curse, right? You know, you say that you like something or something's going to happen, and then the players somehow, they just feel that change in the wind, and they say, yeah, no, enough of that.
I do want to get whoever's making the call. I assume it's Peter. It might also be a little bit of Pycat. Whoever made the decision to stop 5-manning and running at towers and instead play a more like cat and mouse game definitely deserves a credit for the last 10 minutes of this game, if not the win if they pull it off.
I saw what you did there. You're very careful about the way you phrase that, just in case Caster's Curse came to grace your death stuff too.
Just in case. I mean, they definitely deserve credit for whatever that happened in this last 10 minutes. It saved them the game either way, but if they lose, then well, they suck.
Very, very blunt there, Grant. PBD and Ritsu are just gonna stare at each other for a minute.
Ritsu just doesn't even do enough damage. Level 4 heal, he just doesn't do enough damage. Oh, he's juking. He's
trying to find him here. Oh, they get the vision on time. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ritsu just gives him the big old crit.
Oh, top lane though.
Pycat, they've got vision. Oh, look how fast he's just hitting this. Like, we'll force the 4-9 though.
Structures are fortified.
Only kid track here. He's like, please, someone else come. Oh, bottom. CCNC.
I don't know, but they'll be able to take the racks over here. CCNC's hiding out in the trees here. Looks like Deuce's made her way back. Can they get the kill over onto Zai? He's gonna get Yule stuff. Bottom lane, though. CCNC just making it right. He's got not a care in the world because this is space. They're able to take that top tower here. Looks like Zai in a little bit of trouble not to be able to get himself out of this predicament. And they just kind of give up on CCNC in the bot lane here. Yeah, they'll be able to take down Zai. But that is a tower and, well, racks rather. The tower was already gone. And Moon and CCNC will just give each other the goo-goo eyes down here.
I see CCNC. I guess even if they had stuns, what do they do against a tiny with level 3 grow? Good luck. Status resist.
Yeah, it's actually insane, that passive.
So well played by Optic. Like, just the change of the flow of the game. Just, it still amazes me what made that call so good.
Well, it wasn't working, so they definitely had to change it up, and they found what works for them now.
Just look at the net worth. You're like, man, if you looked at this game and saw that, like, Optic's winning it, you're like, man, that Medusa, how can they lose this game? Well, they are currently.
Man, look at the difference in experience earned, too. It's like a roller coaster. Start off real high side of Optic, dips back down to Animal Planet here. This has been one heck of a game so far.
I think Moon has to get a sheep stick. I think sheep stick's like the only game changer for him right now. We'll see if any of them get it. Well, we'll see if Roche is a game changer because they're just going for it. See how all the lanes are, that's smart. All the lanes are pushed in. Top lane isn't as much, but that's the lane that's closest to fine with it. So Roche is really safe.
Pycat's just gonna take the shrine right now. Looks like Tiny's already pushing. They'll be able to grab that Aegis though. Looks like Royale's gonna have it. So I mean, this guy's pretty tanky here. It's gonna take a lot to take him down. He's got the Scotty, he's got the butterfly on top of it. They do have the MKB though up and running over on Tiny. Reach has already made him say home, preparing for the inevitable onslaught, I'm sure.
They probably know. They already TP'd back. They're like, oh, no one's on the map. Wonder where they went.
Yeah, the Vision game's not super great right now. Both teams, I believe, still have gems on them. We got that one ward over there, over by the Roche pit, trying to make sure they don't get any surprises. but let's see, Moon had one. Yeah, Moon still got one, and then does PPD have the other one? Yeah, so gem gaming going on. We're not going to see a lot of words on this map.
Like, what do? You have a refresher shard right on the Omni. You're like, you're like, man, I can't wait. Let's take this 5v5 fight.
Oh, there's an important move. They can get the kill over to Omni. They can fight him down. It doesn't matter. He's out of here. Just on the turn now. He's got the hook up, but he's just going to get obliterated. BKB coming out here from Ritsu. Looks like CCC already popped in. Zai is going to do the dance with the people in the middle of all that. The BKB from Ritsu here as well. Zai's going to be able to push himself forward here. Can he get himself away in time with Blinks? No, it's going to get canceled out. We'll try to buy himself some more time here. Does have the Blink. Will be able to get out, and while all this is going down, look who's in the base. Look who's hitting his kit track here. Throws a tree at him and says, haha, you can't stop me. You don't have any sort of stun or lockdown right now. Beast just gets out.
And Pycat finds a double dead. Usually you want to find that before the fight. This might be better. They just killed 3 of them. They can just push in a base. He can shred these towers, right?
I mean, they don't have any buyback on that Omni Knight. They don't buyback on the Disruptor. Like, so, you know, Omni Knight, he's got that refresher shard, but not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot of it if he's dead.
There we go. CCNC crawls
24 seconds to get in there and get work done. Look at 33, just runs forward, throws out the casual hits here. Bottom lane, Pycat just obliterates that rack.
He got the gem back, doesn't mean too much. So they slowly just take away the base. Still full tier 3 tower middle. I'm thinking of like the win condition for Dire. Like that was their best chance. They actually got a 5-on-5 fight, but Moon couldn't survive the onslaught that time. Like they want 5-on-5 fights on the Dire side.
They're just not, again, we talked about them having a really nice kind of skirmishing lineup. Boy, they've been doing that.
33, after the early game, he was like 2-0-2. He hasn't had like the most standout game, but he's, I mean, 3-1-6. He's just been all over the place. I actually haven't even seen him in these team fights, I'll be honest, but he's clearly doing something right.
Double damage.
I got a completed assault curious now on Pycat. Oh my goodness.
And easier to take. I mean, you see how like Radiant doesn't just push straight forward. They know they can't win a 5-on-5 fight that they don't get to jump on. Zai needs to be a little careful. Oh, but luckily he has the uphill vision on him.
This goes ahead, uses that sandstorm just in case. He's feeling real excited, right? You get that double damage rune. You declare I am the carry now. Maybe get a pick off, but we'll just leave them on a little bit of a chase here. I'm sure they're scouting just a bit over here.
That's real. Like, what does Mega Creeps even mean this game, honestly? They have Medusa and Battle Fury PA with the 20% cleave. This is... I have a feeling this might just be a long game if they don't just take Throne.
I mean, do we see the Rapier on Medusa again?
I think you're gonna have to, yeah. Oh, she already has it. Okay, my bad. Huh. Well, here we go. Who wins the race? Who has the glare?
I don't know. This is doing a lot of damage right now, but look at Tiny. Look at this... Look at Bycat. They're just running. They're going right for those tier 4s. Oh my goodness. They're going to try to slow down Medusa a little bit. They're getting creeps in that base though really, really soon. And meanwhile though, oh, they're trying to jump forward. They've got their eyes over here on Cody. He's going to have to go ahead and use that. There's a Guardian Angel getting used. Looks like Witch Doctor's going to find himself back. They're trying to push him out. They do have that throne open though. Ron turns around. He wants to finish this game, Grant. He said, all right, let's get this done. Second Guardian Angel coming up. Double kill coming out from Brawl. They're running back. They're trying to deal with it, but they're just focusing on the objective. Skoda, CCC doesn't matter. What just happened? Animal Planet.
Animal Planet, like, I don't know what else there's to say. We talk about the decision.
Dire team ban.
Oh, phase last game was great. We waited wards down, TBs going all over. Like, Dota is just such a... That's what makes Dota the greatest game. No matter what, there's always something new.
Radiant
Unlike in Heroes of the Storm, the only thing new is when they implemented Overwatch here and there's a shitty game. Sniper. Will anyone know?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Sorry if I'm putting you in the spot, because I forget that it's two. Is Sniper's headshot physical or magical? It's physical, right, or no? I actually don't know. Okay, you should, because that'd be great if it's magical, right? That's insane. Yeah, I'm a caster, I don't even play Dota. No, I just, because right, Terrorblade, that whole thing is insanely high armor. So, not as good as I thought against Terrorblade, right? It's that high armor.
Dire team big.
There's a Brood. Optic banned Brood out last time, too. I really did. Bryle and Ritsu, I actually couldn't see, yeah. You just don't want to, I mean, you don't want to, what if they do versus Sniper? Yeah. And would you really want to play Sniper?
10 seconds remaining.
Just wanna, you
5
just don't.
seconds remaining.
Darkseer gets banned out. It's Darkseer or Spear plus Lycan. Let's see what they go with. Is it a team fighter? Yes, kind of. And it's an Underlord. We saw it earlier in the Complexity series, but Animal Planet, they know they can beat this hero even if he gets some, like, I wonder if they'll do the same thing, like, whatever. Give Underlord all the farm he wants. We'll just focus on Sniper and Lycan. Feels greedy, though. Sniper and Lycan. That's pretty greedy, right? Yeah. Because he has to get farmed to be useful. That's what Underlord does. Well, they need to do something different. I feel like their drafts haven't been that greedy. Maybe this is it. You got to go full greed to beat him out. Underlord just sits in a lane, and then the other two farm jungle and lanes. Now, Animal Planet. Who do you want to put up against a Sniper? Obviously, I'm not going to see any ODs. Tinker not banned out. Tinker versus Earth Spirit Lycan. That's not very good. I don't think they'll pick it. It's good middle here. Oh, just OD versus Sniper. That matchup is so bad for OD once you get like level 3 or 4. And then Sniper just dumpsters him in the late game, right, with the attack range. I think it's back. And good versus Underlord Lycan. I just focus so much more on lanes now, and I think the like Sniper or Spear would beat Odin plus whoever.
Choose your hero.
Pain.
This is going to be Optic wants to run at you face first, and Animal Planet wants to sit back, let Ritsu farm while Bryle makes plays. But you have to think about it too, where, like, Animal Planet doesn't really have a front line at this time. Like, last game, even the Omni Knight got buffed and could front line. Like, who do you front line on Animal Planet when you do try to take objectives? Alright, that's when Ritsu gets farmed. So you think Animal Plant's gonna play like pretty passively the first couple, like 20 minutes maybe even?
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, last game went pretty quick in one direction as well, but they ended up losing even after that one direction. Shout to Zayn Malik. Owie's back. Owie versus Peter, you know, obviously grudge match in a lot of people's eyes, and then CCNC going up against Bryle, two of the shining mid laners. Which one? Oh yeah, it was yesterday. Yep. No, they won the game yesterday. Who was playing yesterday? It was a Terrorblade yesterday, and they literally won the game because of it. It was sick. Now, well, right into the game here. There we go. We see quick rolls there, obviously. Man, I keep forgetting, no TPs anymore. It feels bad for Spear trying to ward, but... yeah, it really was. Wards were so much harder to find. Nowadays, there's actually contention for the wards, which is nice. Well, we are going to see Moon Meander on the chant. And Moon Meander, man, he's played, I think he might have the... he's probably played the most heroes out of anyone in this tournament. I don't think he's played the same hero twice yet. Nice. I can't believe, like, right? Like, usually when you play Omni Knight, you want him sitting in the back, repelling, healing. He was just their frontliner. He was just sitting up front. If he didn't die, he got his spells off. Look at that, don't give up. Yep, yeah, like who was saying, Trout, whenever you emote, you know you're either super happy or super angry. Expressive. If you could make one custom one, what would it be? You only get one. Mine would be, what would it be? It'd be some like, I feel like I put a curse word, which isn't very original, but like I feel that express the most emotion. Well, 2 for 2 runes, bottom and top. Bryle's gonna get double though. We see that, and then he's allowed to do that because of the new meta of a support blocking middle. Now, guess what? He gets 200 gold. Let's see what they can do. If he skills Reflection first, this could be a bad idea. Pretty standard. I like this for not Optic. It was the Animal Planet, right? Look, he gets a 2-man decay right off the bat with that Shadow Strike as well. CCNC is just gonna take so low. He's already been decayed twice. Bottom lane, look at this, the creep wave. He's pulling it all the way back behind their tower now, bottom, and this is what Dota has become. They're just, what's happening here? I honestly think Ritsu should skill Reflection here, and they have a chance to get a kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's true. And Orb of Venom doesn't proc up Reflection Illusions. I learned that yesterday or 2 days ago, which is kind of dumb. Like, some stuff does proc, some stuff doesn't. For some reason, that one doesn't. And Ritsu does get level 2. Top lane, that's the big one, right? Zai versus Moon Meander. Melee versus ranged. I love the Orb of Venom pickup on Enchantress. You don't get the slow, but the extra damage over time is so much. Like, it just adds up. How do you nerf it, though, without making it garbage, though, right? That's always the thing. By Ice Frog with it.
What have we here?
Yeah, that's what you need. There's always
Haste.
Survives though. And he already has the double null. That's the best thing about getting that 20 gold already. He has the double null already. He probably wants to fly out a wand or just a stick even. Well, not fly it out, walk it out. All kit track. He TP's top to the top shrine to get both bounty runes, and now he can go to between middle and top. He wants roll in middle though. Looks like they're gonna go for Quap. He's dead. No, he's not. That stun just doesn't do anything at level 1. 0.5. I'm fine. I hate Earth Spirit, I'll be honest. Oh no. That's the problem. Yeah, he's a ranged melee hero, is what it feels like. He doesn't auto tag like that, but all his skills, right, are pretty long range. Right, back to the jungle, just firestorming a double stack while Moonmeander, oh man, he's gonna have early phase boots. He is gonna be doing a lot of damage. Look at the CS, and it is those two top laners, 18-4, 17-1, and then Ritsu and Ryle actually tied there with 15. Why is this creep? It just like slowly goes farther back into the Radiant lane, like slowly, like, and that was a reflection. No, it does proc Orb of Venom now. Okay, just stupid. Yeah, hard. Fat. I mean. Top rune, it will be there. Scoop up Illusion, not the best rune, but keep it away from them. Yeah, and the biggest thing, like Lycan enables the rest of your team by him not getting these early levels, and he's not even getting early towers because of it. You lose so much gold out on your supports and even middle lane. Yeah, yesterday, I believe he did that too. Yes, yeah, 2 days ago when he played it, he actually maxed Wolves. It was a 4-1-2 build, I think. He's been around. Now he's going up against Ritsu Kid Track plays. Man, this is the most passive game we've had by far. Ritsu's just gonna pop his Metamorphosis now and just go for CS and harass as well. Top lane, we might have a possible gank now. Moonmeander's here with Phase, Orb of Venom. We do have Kit Track, but look at that. Instant TP by size. Smart play, gets to the shrine. He has a Soul Ring. God. Talking about items that just slowly get buffed over time. Soul Ring on Strength for us. Is this a full 3, man? A full 3 lane win? That's actually nuts. That's a rare. So, well, what do you want to do? If you're Optic, like, you have to make something change, right? Like, who do you rotate? Do you take Peter out of middle? Do you take Earth Spirit, go top? Like, what do you do?
You're simply not worthy.
No kidding. And you look at him. And there it is, the classic Ritsu pause. A little later than normal, but it is here. I think it just has a shitty. Yeah, so there's the goal already. Peter did rotate top. He just TP'd up here. And Moon has heal. It's only level 1, but this is, I mean, if he gets a double cast, right, it could be a possible kill. He's baiting him in, but here comes Kit Track as well. This could be a very odd fight. He just decays him. Oh, now Peter. Look at Peter. Oh my lord, Peter might be in trouble. Peter's dead. He's dead. And Kit Track gets the ball. Oh man, look at that. Oh, doesn't dodge it though. We'll get right clicked and that's still this. Well, he needs to be careful. That Orb of Venom only 4% slow, but still decent. And he kicks the boulder so he can go into the trees. He's still Kit Track's providing nice vision. That's a decay. 2 more hits. Is that enough? I don't think so. Oh, he's health potted up. All right. Solo kill from Ryle. Is he dead? No, he's dead. Bottles up. That's a solo kill, and like you said, right? Level 5 against level 3. He gets. Alright, Robot, hear me out though. Maybe this is good for Optic. Has Optic not won the early game and the other 2 games and then lost the late game? Maybe this is a strategy. And look at bottom. Here we go. He does have Sunder skill though. God, I've actually never seen lanes won this hard on all 3. Nuts. Yeah, obviously, I mean, just